But I'm joined now. We are joined by Lando Norris. A big smile on your face. I mean, you know, actually quite an incredible day for P17 up to P10, and then drop back, end up in P5. You know, I mean, crazy race.
Yeah.
Were it not for that poor restart, where would you have been? Sorry.
Oh, the restart? I thought you were going to say yesterday.
Okay, and yesterday, but I mean, start with the restart first.
Yeah, the restart is tough. Like, we just didn't get it right. My first start was good. The second one, not so good. I think we struggled a little bit too much with the power unit temperatures and things like that. So I couldn't get the tires and things in the correct window for the restart. So I paid the price a little bit. I then had to avoid some incidents, like I had to back out quite a bit down the straight, which could have gone a lot worse. But after that, I just stayed calm and got the tires in a good window and went from there. So it was enjoyable. I didn't think I'd get back to P5, so encouraging pace from the car.
I don't know about calm. He seemed quite feisty to me.
It's fun to watch. And when you have a fast car, it's a little easier to make those moves. But talk about the strategy, because you were the only ones on softs to start, but the race obviously took a lot of twists and turns with the restart in the middle. At what point in time did it flip a switch? Because all of a sudden you're in the top 10 and then you just started carving it up from there.
I mean, as soon as we went onto the hards, as soon as we boxed off the soft, the pace was very strong, right? Like, I was a long way out of position, so the cars I was racing in the beginning were not cars necessarily that I should have been against, and I was a lot quicker. So boxing onto the hard, just undercutting 7-8 cars was a nice thing. And then the safety car, I would say, and the red flag almost, I think, came into my hands a little bit, because then I could go on the mediums, and because I was a little bit off sequence, I boxed very early, so whether I was going to go onto a 2-stop was a question mark. Could I have got the hards to the end, or would I have to box onto a medium? So it was a bit of a question mark. So it simplified things. Everyone was on the medium or the hard, and we could go to the end.
So the red flag helped you in a way until the lights went out.
Exactly.
And you went back
briefly. Well, we then boxed before the red flag came out, so I lost 2 positions straight away, and then I lost another 4. So.
Obviously, fighting at the front is great. We all love that feeling for fighting for a victory and podiums. But when you come through a field like you did, it must rank up there with one of the best Lando races you've had. I mean, for us, it's very special.
I mean, it wasn't from 20th to 10th, right? It was from 14th up to 5th. It was against George and Alex and Oscar and Daniel. So it was against some quick guys and smart guys. But I played it all well. I played the overtakes well. I put them into awkward positions. I managed to get past them all very quickly, which allowed me to end up in P5. So still tactical, and like here, I pooped my pants there a little bit.
I wonder what that was.
And then a couple more times here. So my main thing was just staying out of trouble, and it all paid off. So it's enjoyable racing like this. It's enjoyable. Of course, I wish I could be that little bit further up, and I think we could have challenged for some silverware or whatever it is.
We'll talk about that. Talk about what happened then yesterday with qualifying. You got loose in qualifying, but was there any more to the story?
No, yeah, bring me through it again.
Oh, we'll finish strong, don't worry.
No, I think just it's a simple thing, right? We didn't do the best job as a team. We made a couple of, there was a mistake from a technical point of view, which means I couldn't complete my lap on the medium, which means I didn't get to break into turn 12 on that first attempt. So I then had one attempt, which was on the soft, and I just braked a little bit too late, and I messed it up. The tailwind was a bit stronger than I was expecting, so that's like a chin up and try again, and then there was the yellow flag. So just one opportunity that I missed out on, and it turns into a very, very bad result. But the pace was clearly very strong yesterday. Oscar showed it, and I showed it today. So I know there's what could have happened and all of this stuff, but yeah, that's always me. That's my mentality. But at the same time, I'm just happy with how we did today, and I made up for that mistake.
All right, well, what was your funnest pass then? Because you did a lot of it.
Probably the one on Daniel.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I mean, he's
close,
king of late braking, right? So
did you expect to be touching on the way in? You touched.
I think it must have been like very, very close.
Yeah. So close.
Yeah, I just I braked earlier than I think he thought I would. So then he braked, and I just got off the brake and got him on the outside.
You look like, have it.
Yeah. I would have wanted to hit him if I could. Would have been even more fun, but they're all good for, like, whenever you're racing, whenever you're doing these overtakes and having to prepare exits and all of it, you enjoy the whole thing. So I don't really mind who it is. It's just they're all good.
Looking forward to Brazil. Not long till we go racing again. A sprint format. How do you feel about that?
Good. I think it's normally where we've performed well in previous races. You know, Qatar and last weekend in Texas as well. So I think it suits us. I think we know how to get the car in a good window quite quickly. But I'm still reserved with my expectations. I wouldn't say they're high. But after a day like today, when we didn't expect to be as quick as we were, then it's encouraging for myself and for the whole team that we can perform well on a slow speed circuit. So I look forward to it too. Simple as that.
Driver of the day. Well done.
Thank you. A winner. Thank you.
Thanks very